G'day my friends, Marty Ware coming to you from youtube.com/Marty's Garden and pottedvegetablegarden.com, www.pottedvegetablegarden.com. Hey, listen guys, I've got a cool little video for you. It's just a quick one. I want to talk about the cabbage moth. Yes, it's the scourge of spring and summer, and it breeds prolifically in that times of year. Now, I'm here at a little veggie garden at Southern Beaches on the Gold Coast, and it's a community garden, and they've set up here, they've used these silver tinfoil reflectors. Now, believe it or not, it's working. I've tried before cutting out with plastic white ice cream lids, and using that, it worked okay, but not so good, and it seems that they're scared of the reflection. I've been walking around the garden here for 10 minutes now, and I haven't seen one go near this patch. So if you've got white cabbage moth coming into your place, this just may be your answer. Cabbage moth are a whitey grey brown colour, and they have a black spot on their wing, and sometimes they have a little brown tip on the exterior of the wings. And when you see them in the garden, they're almost like dancing around. They look really pretty, almost like a butterfly, and go, wow, look at these lovely guys that have come to the garden. But then you find out they're the scourge, and you usually go from loving them to hating them. They're generally about 1 centimetre, so under an inch across, and the larvae looks like a little egg that's got like a clear membrane around the outside, and when they hatch they turn into a bright green caterpillar. Once you see cabbage moth coming into your garden, it's the time to start checking under your leaves and inside of your plants. If you come across any eggs or any larvae, remove them with your hands, get some gloves and squish them and just get rid of them. This way you're going to stay on top of these little guys. They sure are quite invasive, and they'll do all they can to hide their eggs as best as possible. So go that little bit further and look just that little bit further inside, because they just may be there. The cabbage moth love to arrive in the beginning of spring. Yes, it's their time to let loose, lay some eggs and eat some tucker from the vegetable garden. The only problem is that they'll eat and destroy the food from your garden, and usually the stuff that you love to eat the most, such as your leafy greens and your broccolis and your kales and your cabbages and plants like that. You know, they will actually lay into other plants, so if you run out of the broccoli and cabbage and those type of plants that they enjoy the most, they will lay their eggs elsewhere. These little guys love to hover all around the garden looking for a mate and a place to lay their eggs, and to even snack on a bit more of your produce. Now, I highly recommend that you stay away from sprays and insecticides. They don't really work very well with the cabbage moth at all anyway, for the caterpillar, because they hide their larvae way down deep inside the cabbage and things like that. So you can very rarely get to them with the powders and sprays anyway. And also, the lizards and all the other insects around that like to eat the larvae of the cabbage moth, and also the birds and all the types of things that love to feed on that type of creature will also get poisoned. So you'll not only be hurting the other animals around you, but you'll create an amazing imbalance in your garden that will bounce off and reflect onto other plants and create a lot of bad health and bring in more disease. So what I suggest that you do is you create some white reflectors or silver reflectors and hang them round in the area where they're landing the most or where they're laying their eggs. This way they get scared off, because they're a little bit territorial. They don't like other animals around, and they don't like the flickering light, and they don't like the noise, and they actually don't like other moths. So if you can even cut out little plastic ice cream container moths and lay them around, but you need a bit of a breeze so they flutter. They don't seem to work as well when there's no wind. This is only one of the issues. But If you create a lot of diversity in the garden, you will find that the other insects and animals will clean them up. Sure, you're going to get some produce that you will lose, but it will be definitely worth it in the long run, because it's all about what you eat, the healthy food that you grow, and the balance that you can achieve in your vegetable garden. Thanks so much for watching my videos and becoming a part of the Marty's Garden series. I really hope you're enjoying all the videos that I've been bringing out to you and learning plenty along the way, and watching as Karen and I develop into, well, what we like to call happy gardeners. But I do have something else for you. Now, before you subscribe to this so you can watch more videos and click the like button down below so your buddies and that can see it too, you may want to go off to the Potted Vegetable Garden. Yes, www.pottedvegetablegarden.com. It's my website where I teach you how to grow food at home. Look, there are over 200 pages indexed in here now, and you will need to really search around to find what you're looking for. We've got everything from growing fruit trees, tomatoes, sprouts, worm farming, mini greenhouses, companion planting, growing chilies, and we even teach you how to repel fruit flies and grow sprouts at home, and healthy recipes for kids, and we're adding to this all the time. So come and see us at www.pottedvegetablegarden.com, and we'll see you in there. Happy gardening. Bye.